army strength in order to strengthen their military force. Under this system, during this, the person who is going to give the guidance or the suggestion and the training to the military persons, they used to give land. So these land grants was given to the military army persons and the for the civil officials who was coming to train up these army people or the soldiers. It was known as iktadars or muktis, and these officials who were in charge of not only collecting the taxes from the assigned lands, apart from that, the tax was deposited to the sultan's treasury, and they were also responsible for maintaining the army people. So far, students, we studied what are all the during the changes brought up by the Balban rule, and how the nobles had the positions, what are the different kinds of positions they had, and who was responsible for the which position, and what was the Ikta system they had brought up. And another was coming to the military affairs, they had been mainly concentrated towards the military force. The Sultan maintained a strong army. As we all know, he used to send the expedition to different regions in order to conquer the regions. And the military affairs were managed by an official. Official is nothing but a designated officer, you can say. An officer called Ariz I Mamulik. What is name? Ariz I Mamulik. ARIZ I/MUMALIK. Ariz Mamulik. And during Alauddin Khilji's rule, Chehra or a full description was to be maintained related to the how the army person is recruiting, what is his salary, who are the officials have been appointed, from appointed till they get trained, whatever the expenses they are spending, they used to record in a full description, having a full details. And not only the army, in the sense, not only the soldiers, along with that, they used to purchase horses and the equipments which are needed for the during the war time. All those things, all these details, they used to record it in detail. They call it as chehra. And the practice of dog or branding horses, as I said, was also done during this Alauddin Khilji rule. During whose rule? During the Khilji dynasty, during the Alauddin Khilji rule. And in order to get good quality of horses were brought up in order to capture the empire. These Iqtadars maintained additional information for the sultans. Now coming to the empire, as the administration was quite enough good and they were having wish to expand their administration, the empire was divided into subas or certain areas that were further divided into shiks, and shiks were further divided into parganas. As we saw, I think you people have studied in the 6th standard during the Cholas period how the administration was divided into villages and panchayats and parganas. Likewise, we can also see during this Sultanate period, the empire whole region was divided into subas, or we can call it as provinces, and these areas was further divided into shiks. Shiks was headed by or governed by or controlled by or managed by shikdar. Shikdar is a person who will be giving responsible to lead this particular region. And again, these shiks were then divided into parganas, and there were made up of a number of villages, a group of villages, we call it as parganas. And it was headed by whom? It was headed by a person called governor or mukti, and an amil was a pargana. So the in order to reduce the work of the sultan, as the sultan will be the head chief and under him certain officials will be working out for the administration purpose, but here the region will be divided into certain areas. Like for the subas, first the area will be, empire is divided into subas. Subas will be divided into six is headed by shikdar, and this divided into parganas, it contains group of villages which is controlled by the governor. Now coming to the society, quite similar to Hindu caste system, during the Delhi Sultanate, the society was also having certain rules and regulation as to the society. in how the Hindu system, Shudras, Vaishyas, Brahmans, um, will come in the same way. In the during the period of Delhi Sultanate, they include the nobles at the top of the social hierarchy and slaves at the lowest position. That is based on the job. We used to classify the people their social status. In the same way, during the Delhi Sultanate period, we had also classified the people along their social status. Like nobles used to have the higher position, and the slaves should have the lowest position. Although they are not as rigid as Hindu caste system, how the strict regulation was there in the Hindu caste system, but in these Delhi Sultanates there were no certain strict regulations and rules, and the nobles used to enjoy a lot of mm, good official positions. They used to have good employment, education, facilities. All they were given by the sultanates. Now, coming to the slavery. Slavery was an important feature or the characteristics of the Delhi Sultanate society. They used to adopt certain people as their slaves in order to rule the administration. Once they get trained up, they used to work as per the rules and regulations of the sultans. Under the sultan's guidance, the people used to work. For them, they used to provide education, employment, and opportunity in the military administrative jobs were provided. Not only that, as slaves were purchased for military services by the sultans, they were known by name called Bandagan. In Persian language, they call it as Bandagan. Usually, slavery is the one of the highlight of the sultan's rule. There are numerous references to slaves. They used to bought and sold at the childhood age itself. They used to bought and they used to save. Once the slaves led a proper life, they used to enjoy like education, employment, and they used to employ them to their household purposes and employment opportunity in case of military and the administrative concerns. So this is how the society was during the Delhi Sultanate's period. So children, in today's class we studies how the administrative of the Sultanate's period was there and how the society was being run out through during the Delhi Sultanates. Thank you.